I want to remind everybody of a man named Edward Bernays, who is the godfather of propaganda. Okay, so back in the day when they were making cigarette commercials and telling us that breakfast was the most healthiest meal of the day, right? These were statements made by people like Edward Bernays, who the meat industry went to him, right? And they were like, our cells are so down for meat. We don't know what to do. We're going to go out of business. People weren't eating breakfast. They fasted until around the afternoon. And he was like, don't worry. We're going to come up with something to use propaganda to start tricking the people, right? So then you have all these commercials start talking about health, breakfast being the most healthiest meal of the day and most important meal of the day, and all of these statements, propaganda. And people started to listen, right? And they started to eat eggs and bacon, and they actually started to get sick from this. But you have to remember that the news and the media that you see in the world doesn't mean that it's true, okay? And I know that this is going to be so hard for a lot of people to hear, and it's like, but pay attention to what's going on. Pay a little bit less attention. The news and all of that doesn't exist in my reality, right? Because I choose not to just give my attention to it, right? Because energy harvesting is that. It's when you give your energy to something and you get mad and you're heated all of a sudden because of a situation or a type of race or all of these things that you think is going on. But remember that propaganda is a thing, and be careful.